Hello, y'all. Hey, let me turn on this music. It's a brand new day, y'all. Okay, this is not what I want to hear right now. All right, we're gonna switch this over to maybe some Rick Ross. Where's Rick? Give me some Rick Ross radio. Can't find him, so we will do 2 Chainz. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new administration. One that actually has respect for itself. I need to turn this down. Hello, everybody.
No, that's not. Okay.
Nope. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. While I do this, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Joey. Hi, all my family members. Hi, everybody who I know who supports this show. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. All right, so the crafty girls, and let's do one more to King's Cash Club. Y'all, he's gone. Praise Jesus. Now let's hope we can actually get something done in the next 4 years. Democrats have no excuse now. You got the House, you got the Senate, and you got the presidency. I don't want to hear Nathan. Hey, friends, please say hi as you come in. Say hi. No, ding. Dong. Yes. Pull up to the scene with the Cheeto missing. Hey. All right. So, hey, did anybody else watch the inauguration? Did anybody watch that other guy leave early? Patty. All right. I'm gonna wait. I see you, my person, y'all on Facebook. I see y'all watching. Say hi. I see that eye, that number. I know y'all watching. Say hi. Okay. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. Make sure that you share this out to all your friends. I got my celebratory glass and drink. Okay. Delicious. All right. Cannot wait to get into tonight's, lessons and stories and all that stuff. I'm really excited, if you can't tell. Look, I'm not expecting miracles from this administration, but at least it won't be, the sham of an administration that we had before. But yeah, and we have the first woman and first VP woman and first VP person of color. Like, hey. All right. Okay. So I know y'all like to pop in a little bit. Like, who's that? That's either Trista or that is Margaret. Hey, friend. Hello, friend. Hey, come on in, guys. All right, we're getting started very shortly. Hey, Margaret. Margaret, did you watch the inauguration today? You see, I got my celebratory glass and my celebratory juice. All right, it's time to get started. All right, let's turn this thing on. All right, come on. All right. Welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Wow! Happy Wednesday. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. Hi, Olivia Benson. I love that. Okay. Yes, I teach pop culture and celebrity news. If you don't know who I am, I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I am the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together, like registering your business with the state, getting your EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have contract templates, brand protection strategies so people don't steal your business ideas, hiring policies so you don't get screwed for discrimination. And I help you get all of these things established, okay? So that you can grow with confidence and also do things like establish business credit or get a loan for your business. All right. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do these things, I'm very happy that you asked. I am a licensed attorney. I have been one for 15 years and counting. I have started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but so many of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful, there's just some things that you need to know. There's no way around it, all right? So that is why I am here. So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you are looking for some legal guidance, and not just some legal guidance, you're looking for someone who can teach you the process as well, I want you to connect with me. How are you going to connect with me? You're going to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. That is the only link in my bio on Instagram. It is all over my page on Facebook. At linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. You can book a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. You can also download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. As well, at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, you can access many of my video trainings and digital products. Like this month, we're focusing on business entities. So the business entities ebook is $9.97, and you can get it. It's like literally the top button. Also, at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast so that if you ever miss a live episode, you can watch it at your leisure, all right? And last but not least, at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can get show merch. So NPL Legal Dish tees, they come in white, black, and navy blue. And also our mugs. I'm not drinking from this mug today, y'all, because as we know, it is a celebration. So I'm drinking out of this, but you can get your NPL Legal Dish tees and mugs at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, okay? But that is enough about my business. Let's get to the show and why y'all are here. So this is how the show works. I pull stories from the news. Well, first we start off with our NPL Nuggets, all right? NPL Nuggets is basically a quick business or legal concept that I teach you so that you know that a concept that I think that you need to know, and we learn it in a minute or less. As well, after our NPL Nugget, we have stories. Now, where do I find these stories? I get them from news sites, blog sites. You guys send them to me sometimes. I love it when you guys send me stories because you always send something interesting. Anywhere I can find a story that has a lesson that we can learn as business owners, I bring it on here and we talk about it. So this is the time for you to get involved. I want you to participate. Don't be shy. Ask your questions. Give your comments as long as they are respectful. Okay. Okay, so that is enough about the show. Before we start, I do have a couple of announcements. So y'all know I've been talking about Clubhouse, and I've gotten quite a few followers from there. I'm looking for someone to collaborate with me to broadcast the show on Clubhouse because right now I can only broadcast from Facebook and Instagram. If somebody wants to, work with me on that, just DM me. All right. Second announcement. If you are interested in building business credit after you finish working with me, I have recently become an affiliate for the Biz Credit Movement. If you want more information about that, DM me and we can talk as well. Any other announcements? Yeah, that's it for right now. Okay. So those are the announcements, but let's move into the show. I have been talking your ears off. Now let's get to why we're here. Okay. All right, so let's start off with our NPL nuggets. We have been covering business entities for the entire month of January. We covered what a business entity is, unlimited versus limited liability. We talked about sole proprietorships, partnerships, LLCs, and we talked about S Corps and C Corps. But today we are talking about something that is fairly new called a B Corp, okay? Now here is what a B Corp is in a nutshell. A B Corp, the B stands for Benefit Corporation, all right? B Corp started in about the 1990s. And they started because there was a belief that corporations can bring value to society besides growth and profit. That corporations can actually, be beneficial to society and provide, social goods as well. So B corporations or benefit corporations, they are a hybrid of corporations and nonprofits, and they can have social and environmental goals as well as, profit goals. Now, one of the great advantages of being a B corporation is that you have it's great branding, because we all know that everybody's trying to be socially responsible. So it makes your company look good. And as well, if you are a B corporation, depending on what you're trying to do, you can get some type of, government subsidies and deductions and things like that for being environmentally responsible. The disadvantages is that when you are a B corporation, you are scrutinized more closely. You have inspections every 2 years, and while you are a hybrid of a corporation and a nonprofit, you are still taxed. All right. So that is B corporations or benefit corporations in a nutshell. If you want to know about the full breadth of business entities, and their advantages, their disadvantages, and the differences between them all, pick up the business entities ebook. It is only $9.97 in my e-store. Go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, and it is the very first button. Okay. So that took actually 2 minutes instead of 1, but it's all right. Let's move on to our stories for the evening. Okay. If we are ready, let me see a couple of thumbs up. If you're ready for our stories, let me see a couple of thumbs up so I know that we're on the same page. And while you do that, I'm going to take another sip of my, you know what? Before we even go there, hold on. Before we even go there, we need to talk about what happened today. Who watched the inauguration? Margaret Massey asked, what's an example of a B corporation? An example of a B corporation would be like, okay, so here in DC, we have a chain of restaurants called Busboys and Poets, and they are, environmentally responsible. While they are a restaurant and they're here trying to do good, they also promote a lot of social goods. So they have, a bookstore that is able to, be there for free and provide education to people. They also donate to different food banks. They also try to be environmentally responsible and using like green energy and things like that. Okay. So it's more about how the corporation is run internally. Okay. I can actually give you some examples tomorrow. I didn't write down the examples today. All right. But yes, let's talk about the inauguration. Before we get into the stories, I actually did watch the inauguration. I thought it was great. Did y'all see the Cheeto? I didn't see the Cheeto leave. I was like, where was he? But y'all, I was so happy. I felt like a big weight had been lifted off of my shoulders once that oath was, was done and he was secured in as the president. We have the first female VP, first VP of color. This is a brand new day, guys. I cannot wait to see, and I'm not expecting miracles from this administration, but I at least expect to see the dignity of the office of president and vice president, restored. Okay. So we just want to say congratulations to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. All right. But yes, let's get to it. Okay. Has anybody here heard of Circle K, the chain of convenience stores called Circle K? If you have, please give me a K in the comments. If you have heard of Circle K, the convenience store chain. Okay. If you have heard of Circle K, give me a K in the comments. All right. Now, Circle K, like I said, they're a convenience store chain. They have about 10,000 stores across North America. And they're pretty well known. I don't think we have any here in my area, in the DMV area. Maybe we do in the outskirts, but Margaret, you said no. Okay, but I have definitely heard of Circle K. All right. I think they're usually connected with gas stations and things like that. All right. Now, here is the problem. Circle K's logo is, surprise, surprise, it is a circle with a K in it. I believe their colors are red, white, and black. But Circle K is suing a cannabis company for trademark infringement. There is a company called Medical Marijuana Incorporated. They are providing marketing, consultation, and retail services, including an online store for hemp-based products. And in furtherance of this avenue of their business, they are trying to register a logo that is a circle with a K in it. Now, I did tons of research. I was trying to find this logo online. I was doing the very best with my Google, but I could not find Medical Marijuana's circle with a K logo. Now, I don't know if this means that they have since withdrawn their application or, they're still working on it, but it's not easily found on, the internet. But Circle K is still suing Medical Marijuana Inc. because they are trying to register their own Circle K logo for marketing and consultation services as well as retail services, right? Now, who can tell me why Circle K has a problem with a cannabis company trying to register the Circle K mark? They're not in the same industries. Hi, Sincere 39. Why is Circle K so upset that this CBD hemp, medical marijuana company is trying to register their own logo that is a circle and a K? Sincere 39, have you ever heard of Circle K convenience stores? Please just let me know in the comments. Give me a yes or a no. Okay. So why do you think Circle K is upset that Medical Marijuana Inc. is trying to trademark their own logo of a circle with a K in it? Now, remember, the logo is referring to their marketing, consultation, and retail services as well as an online store. Who can tell me why there's a problem? Yes, Sincere 39. Circle K does not want to be affiliated with marijuana. All right. Now, while we know cannabis, it is being legalized from state to state. I'm pretty sure we're not too far from federal legalization. However, cannabis is still federally illegal. So most businesses do not want to be associated with a cannabis business because that could put them in trouble, right? Circle K, they have 10,000 stores throughout North America. Not everybody's down with cannabis. So if they think that Circle K is getting into the cannabis industry, that could affect their customer base as well. Medical Marijuana Inc., the hemp company, you are engaged in retail services, which also Circle K is engaged in. Now, Circle K is more of a convenience store chain, but Medical Marijuana Inc., they are also involved with an online store and retail services. So maybe there could also be some overlap in that area as well. Maybe not so. I don't think that's as much of the concern. I think Sincere 39 really hit it on the nose with the fact that Circle K does not want to be associated with cannabis, at least not yet, not until, it's legalized. And even if it's legalized, they may not want to associate themselves with it. You never know. People are weird. Okay. But what do you think about Circle K? Do you think, hi 76 Grim K, do you think they're doing too much with this trademark infringement suit? Do you think they should just let Medical Marijuana Inc. cook? Do you think that there's a possibility of confusion between this convenience store chain and this medical marijuana company? What do you guys think about Circle K opposing Medical Marijuana Inc.'s trademark for their own Circle K? This is my celebratory juice, y'all. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. All right, Sincere 39 said no, they're not doing too much. I totally agree. I mean, Medical Marijuana Inc., there's so many logos in the world. Why do you want to pick a Circle K? You know there are Circle Ks everywhere. And if you're getting into retail services, that could cause that, while there's a small chance that somebody who's looking for, a Medical Marijuana Inc. is necessarily looking for a Circle K, there is a possibility, a small possibility of confusion. And on top of the fact, who knows, maybe Circle K's, owners, their shareholders, maybe they have interests out, that are opposed to cannabis. So Circle K wants to make sure that it's known that we are not involved in this, medical marijuana business, and we are opposing this trademark. Margaret Massey said, I think they have a right to be concerned. I totally agree with you, Margaret. Sincere 39 said, like Girl Scout cookies. Absolutely. The Girl Scouts of America, they came after marijuana cultivators and they were like, don't you dare call your strains, your, Girl Scout cookies, because Girl Scout cookies are associated with, is the Girl Scout cookies a Christian organization? I cannot remember, but, they are dedicated to, developing, morally right, upstanding young women, all that stuff. So no, they don't want to be associated with cannabis. So you can't call your strains Girl Scout cookies, just like Circle K is like, look, we are a convenience store providing candy and cigarettes. Keep your marijuana away from us. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving on to our next story of the night. If you have heard of Elon Musk, please give me an E in the comments. If you have heard of Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla, he's like a South African billionaire. He's very rich. He's a little eccentric. He has a child with the music star Grimes. All right. Okay. Margaret Massey gave me an E. Sincere 39 gave me an E, right? Now we know that Elon Musk, he appears to be a very smart man. Thank you, Olivia. He appears to be a very smart man, a very wealthy man who can, take his ideas, and he's the richest man in the world. I thought that was, what's that man's name? I thought the richest man in the world was Bezos. Let me know if I'm wrong. Yes. But we know Elon Musk, he's always having new companies. He's got his company, they trying to go to space. He got Tesla. And apparently, Elon Musk, Sincere 39 said more money in Bezos or more money than Bezos? Let me know. Oh, more. Oh, wow. I did not know Elon Musk has more money than Jeff Bezos. Okay, Elon, I see you out here. All right. Anyway, Elon Musk has a company called, he just passed him. Okay. Has a company called The Boring Company, right? And this is a company that, it's called The Boring Company. And his company basically builds ton of freight tunnels. So, underground tunnels. So, he's worth $185 billion. Elon, call me, Elon. Okay. We can work this out, boo. I'm just kidding. All right. But Elon Musk owns a company called The Boring Company that actually builds underground tunnels, freight tunnels, so that, I don't know, whatever can get through, just trying to build access across the world. He has a very technical mind. He likes to build, gadgets. Here's the problem. There is another company that is based in Nevada. He owns PayPal? Jesus. Wow. Okay. Anyway, there's another company out in Nevada that has been using the name The Boring Company for over 10 years. And they themselves are a drilling company. They are a drilling company that does trenching and hydro excavation for that air train thing. Okay. And hydro excavation. All right. So we have one company called the Boring Company that builds, tunnels and freights for, I guess, the air train. And then we have another one that drills trenches and does hydro excavation. Can anyone tell me why the Nevada company, the Boring Company, might be upset with Elon Musk's the Boring Company? Why do you think the Nevada Boring Company is upset with Elon Musk's Boring Company? Let me know what you think. That's how he made his money with Thiel. I don't know who Thiel is. Sincere 39, you're going to have to come on here one day and give us a rundown on Elon Musk, because you know a lot about him and I know nothing. All right. So why do you think this Nevada company might have an issue with Elon Musk and his Boring Company? Why do y'all remember? One builds tunnels and the other one drills and does hydro excavation, meaning they use water to dig things out. Hi, Better Days Ahead. Absolutely, Sincere 39. They are doing the same thing. When you have a trademark in an area, right, you are securing it in your industry. Think about fast food like McDonald's. There's no other McDonald's in the fast food industry. Think about technology. There's no other Apple in the technology industry, right? Hi, Better Days Ahead. When there are two, when you have a trademark in an industry, you're basically saying, this is my mark, this is my name, this is what represents my goods in this space, right? So you can't have two names, two companies with the same name, because there could be so much confusion. So the Nevada Boring Company, they are suing Elon Musk for trademark infringement because they have been using this name for over 10 years. Now, I was doing some research, I did as much research as I could. Excuse me. I did not see anything saying that the Boring Company was trademarked, but I will do some more research and come back to you guys next week. But let's just say that this Nevada company doesn't have a registered trademark, right? Is having used this name for more than 10 years, is that enough kind of established precedent for them to be able to oppose Elon Musk's trademark application for the Boring Company? Because that's what Elon Musk is trying to do right now. Is the fact that this Nevada company has been using this name for over 10 years, is that enough to overcome if they don't have a registered trademark? Is that enough to oppose Elon Musk? Have they established themselves long enough in the industry? Now, we know most times you need a registered trademark, to sue for trademark infringement. But sometimes, depending on how big your company gets, depending on how well known you are, depending on how much clout you have, you might be able to claim precedence. Sincere 39 says 10 years. That is more than enough time that this company has been able to establish themselves. So Sincere thinks that even if they don't have a registered trademark, which I have to do more research on, they should still be able to assert their rights basically for a common law trademark. Margaret is saying that they need the trademark. Margaret is saying, I don't care if they've been in business for 10 years. They should have had a registered trademark. Does anybody else agree with Margaret? I'm kind of on the fence with this because it makes me think about the story that we talked about yesterday with the Seattle juvenile jail and the Chicago juvenile justice center. So, the juvenile justice center in Chicago, they'd been in business for almost 30 years versus this prison that had been, around for maybe a couple of years, right? But the Juvenile Justice Center didn't have a registered copyright, but they'd been in business for over 30 years. And the judge was like, look, they've been around for a while, so we at least need to hear the facts of this case. 76 Grimke said too late. Okay, you're saying it's too late for the Nevada company? Too late, you snooze, you lose? Okay. Sincere 39 said they should have had a trademark. Okay. So we will, so this is something that we're going to have to wait and see, because they're actually battling this out in the court right now, right? So depending on the judge, one judge might think they've established themselves and one might not. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Margaret Massey said, isn't that like the Lady A story and Lady Antebellum? Yes, Margaret, I love the memory. If y'all have been watching for any period of time, you remember we talked about that country group, Lady Antebellum. Because of the negative connotation of the word antebellum, they tried to change their group name to Lady A, but they didn't realize that there was another woman who, a black woman who had been using the stage name Lady A for over 20 years. And they tried to, settle with her. She wanted $10 million. They were like, no, ma'am. And they tried to sue her, they tried to sue her so that the court could say that both, musical acts could perform under the name Lady A. I don't remember if that was resolved, but I think Lady A may have gotten her things, right? But it seems like the majority of you here think that the Nevada Boring Company should have had their trademark established. So I'm going to ask you guys, if you were the judge in this case, who would your judgment be in favor for? Would you say that the Nevada Boring Company had won, or would you say that Elon Musk can go ahead and trademark the Boring Company? If you were the judge in this case, who would win for you? The Nevada Boring Company or Elon Musk? Let me know what you think. What do you think? There's no right or wrong answer here. Hi, Loki7. There's no right or wrong answer because 76 Grimke said that she would rule in favor of Elon Musk. Nevada Boring Company, you did not take the proper steps to secure yourself. Sincere 39 said he would rule in favor of the Nevada company. He's saying, you guys have been around for 10 years. You've put in the work. So you should be able to hold on to this name. Any other thoughts? Any other thoughts about this? I think that for me, I would probably rule in favor of the Nevada Boring Company because not only because they've been in business for 10 years, Elon Musk is a very famous name. When I was looking for the Boring Company Nevada, I couldn't even find them because it was buried under Elon Musk information. So there is, Elon Musk could basically put them out of business because Elon Musk is so popular. So that's why they're fighting for their name. Margaret said, I'd tell Nevada to get a trademark. Okay, so basically you would rule for Elon Musk. Okay, all right. I like how you guys think. You use the analysis, my smart group. I love it, okay? Anyway, we will have to wait and see what happens between Elon Musk and the Nevada Boring Company, all right? Okay, before we move on to our final story of the evening, I want to remind you that you guys are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance, that's why you would side with them, okay. And you need some legal guidance, go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and book yourself a free consult so we can get you on the road to, entrepreneurship. Also, when you're at linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, make sure that you download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. And make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and the podcast so that you can catch up on any and all episodes of NPL Legal Dish. We've got about 320 videos in there at this point, okay? Okay. Yes. So moving on to our final story of the evening, okay? Has anybody heard of a company called Condé Nast? Condé Nast. They are very big in the fashion world. They own a lot of brands. If you have heard of Condé Nast, CONDE space NAST, just give me a C in the comments. Margaret Messi and they would win. Okay. If you've heard of Condé Nast, please give me a C in the comments. If not, just say no. If not, just say no. So like I said, Condé Nast, they own a lot of brands, right? And like many big brands, they display their clothes. Okay, thank you guys for the nose. They, like many big brands, they participate in a lot of fashion shows, including Vogue's big fashion show that they have every year, right? So, hi Cutie Pie 6. So, Condé Nast, they're like, we have all of these brands that we, control and we represent, and these brands are being shown. They're walking the runway at the Vogue fashion show. And, of course, there were pictures taken, and these pictures were put in an issue of Vogue. Now, Condé Nast then took some of these photos and put them on their social media and websites and say, get this look. So, they'd be like, oh, do you like this suit? Here, shop this look. It'd be on their social media and it would be on their websites. And here's the thing. The models in the fashion show, not Vogue, but the models in the fashion show sued Condé Nast and said that they were violating copyrights because they were using photos of the models on their websites, and that amounted to them saying that the models endorsed the brand. So what do you think about that argument? These models, about 44 of them, they walked in a fashion show for Vogue. They have many different brands that walk, and the company that owns some of these brands took those photos that Vogue published and put them on their website. And the model said, well, you didn't ask our permission to use these pictures, and you're basically saying that we endorse these brands. What do you think about that argument? Okay. What do you think about that? Do you think the models have a credible argument about this? That, hey, you took a picture of us while we were at work and you used it on your website? What do you think about that? Okay. Because personally, I don't agree with the models. You get paid to walk in the show. When you are walking in a fashion show, you don't usually have any rights, unless it's in your contract, to any of the photos that are produced there, right? Unless there's some type of rights sharing agreement, which usually there isn't. But what do you think about here? 76 Grimke said they should be given credit. Sincere 39 said, so it's not the photographer this time? No, it's not. Margaret Massey said, oh no, here we go again with the photos. I agree with the models. Okay, y'all. Okay, so some of you guys agree with the models and some of you guys think that they are reaching, right? Okay, so let's put it here. So I have a friend of mine who owns a clothing line, right? And they put on a fashion show every year. So let's say, they have their fashion show and the models are walking in the show. And then this fashion line, they take those pictures and then they put them on their social media and their website and they say, shop this look. And then the models from that fashion show sue my friend's clothing line for, copyright infringement because they didn't get their permission to use their pictures on websites and social media. Now that I put it in that context, does that change anybody's view? Does that change anybody's view of what's going on? Because I personally think that the models are reaching. This is your job. Your job is to show off the clothes. You're not a representative for the brand. They paid you to wear these clothes and just walk them down the runway. They didn't say, put up a sign and say, I only shop with do. Okay. Margaret Massey said, okay, I go with the clothing line. Sincere 39 said the models are paid to model. Absolutely. It's very rare for a model in a photo shoot to be able to use photos in the shoot outside of maybe adding it to their portfolio, right? So the models, they sued for copyright infringement and they lost. The judge basically said, girl, you got paid to go and do a job. Nobody gave you rights to the photos. So what happens to the photos after is none of your business. On top of the fact that the Condé Nast did not, they didn't say, old girl is, a brand ambassador for us. It just said, hey, do you like this outfit? Here's where you can buy it. Okay. Margaret Massey said, because the models got paid. Absolutely, they got paid, right? All right, so the judge did not side with the models. They actually sided with Condé Nast, and I think it was the right decision because models, you've already been paid, you've already done your job. After that, you don't have any rights to what's happening after, unless there's something in your contract that gives you rights to the photos. Okay, all right. So those were the stories that I had for you tonight. This show actually ran a little bit longer than I thought it would have. As we close down for the night, if you have any questions related to business formation, we've got about 5 minutes. You can get them in now. Any questions on registering your business, EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, contracts, brand protection strategies, hiring policies, this is the time to ask. While you do that, we want to congratulate again President Biden and Vice President Harris for, bringing back dignity to the United States. Take another sip for them. Yes, make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel to catch up on any episodes that you've missed. I have something cool coming out on the podcast on Friday. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. As well, if you are on Clubhouse and you would like to collaborate with me on being a moderator for a room to broadcast this show on Clubhouse, DM me, because I'm really excited to take this show to that platform. I think it's really going to elevate this show a lot. But I want to thank you guys for your participation. I want to thank you for your energy. I want to thank you for your questions and your humor. You guys make this show so exciting to do. I can't wait to get on here and talk to you guys. Make sure that you're booking your one-on-ones, linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Yeah. So, just check your girl out. I can't wait to work with y'all. It's 2021. It's a new year. We got a new administration. Let's get to the money. Margaret Massey said they have to learn to negotiate better since doing business nowadays is changing. Absolutely, Margaret. I think that as time goes on, copyright and trademark law, they're going to have to, particularly copyright law, I think is going to have to undergo a lot of changes, a lot of modifications, just because when copyright law was established, we didn't have all of this technology. We didn't have all of these platforms, where things can get messy. So I definitely think that copyright law will be changing in the near future. Okay. But if you lovelies do not have any more questions, we will end it here for tonight. Again, this is Wednesday, so this is the last show for this week. We will be back on Monday. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Clubhouse at @sweet_tally. As well, what else do I have to say to you? Stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, social distance. Y'all know Uncle Joe about to shut this down in a few days. So go to the grocery store, get what you need, okay? All right, so that is where I'm going to leave you guys. I'll be online posting in my story, so check those and have a great evening. Bye-bye.